It is about being black. But you can still like it, right? That's fine. So here we go, poem. Short poem. So she asks me to kill the spider. All right. Instead, I get the most peaceful weapons I could find. I take a cup and a napkin, I catch the spider, I put it outside, and I allow it to walk away. See, if I am ever caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, just being alive, not bothering anyone, I hope I'm given the same kind of mercy.
I was alright before my feelings in a liquor came. I go outside to clear my mental, but I really can't. The perfect night to call the guys, I'm thinking hit a stain. See, he's a lame, live in the burbs, he's never seen a gang. He's got a car they used to drive, I seen it every day. But tonight that car is mine, I merch on everything. I call up Rob, I need that burner in life right away. He asks me why, I say I'm hurting, I cannot explain. But she chose him. See, I've been rolling for so long and I'm not thinking straight. I usually pop one on my own, but I took two today. I told the aux to play my song, just let my record play. And as we pull up to his home, I take it off the safe. You're not gonna back out on me, I really need you. Never. And I'm gonna blow her back out on me right after I delete ya. We got so much ammo, it is over if we see ya.
Imagine visiting a building and in the middle of your visit, you didn't leave the exact same way you entered. Suddenly there's a shift and it becomes a dilapidated maze filled with your worst fears. At the age of 7 is when that dream began manifesting in my subconscious. By that time, I had watched a plethora of horror films such as 13 Ghosts and Japanese horror films The Grudge and The Ring, with The Grudge being the scariest, admittedly. But after having this reoccurring nightmare is when I began questioning what led humans, and consequently me, to being here. This influenced my later interest in philosophical thinkings down the line. So let's talk philosophy, explicitly nihilism. In the past year or so, I've come to the conclusion that I might be a nihilist. Now, there's different forms of nihilism, but the one that aligns best with me is the notion that you should live your best life, but ultimately, nothing matters in the end. Apparently, nihilism has always existed one way or another, but it's most commonly associated with German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. But I have come to value different perspectives and never want to be placed in the box, so I don't allow it to influence many of my actions.
Fuck the world, I'ma walk in erection. Spit without a thought, we do it reckless. Your nigga call us texting. You said, baby, don't be mad, you know how Brett is.
Tone up in your mouth if you ain't speaking good to me. I ain't built like him, fucking with a G. Just cause I fuck you, that don't mean I trust you, I don't. You got some high hopes, baby. For me crazy and I'll tell you about me.
I was nothing at all. Took a trip to London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4-0, you should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and Field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played D1, but used to watch how we ball. I ain't never home for long, but you pull up when I call. All the hood niggas respect me. Strippers wanna sex me. You bluffed on him, now we mad because you let me. If it ain't fucked up, don't change it. I'd probably be dead if I was basic. What you still give me head if I had day shifts. I work when I want, I do what I want. She get what she want, I call her my what she want.
You ever see a black man walk? It's like rhythm and meter got up off the page and decided to move and glide with spirit. You ever see a black man walk in the room, Mars Cole style, like keep tap dancing? I'm here. In those steps are messages, and you have to listen carefully. They trying to kill me. Stop, search, and frisk me. There are prayers in a black man's walk. Don't let them shoot me down where I'm standing. Don't let the white chalk lines find me. Don't let me die in the streets like an animal. I'm a man. I swear I'm a man. When a black man walks, a whole generation lives to see another day, another sunrise, another mouth to feed, another seed, another sacrifice saved, another poem, another hungry burning cross, another mother breathing in her son's ear. Move easy, move quiet.
So space is confusing, right? But here's what I think the most interesting thing about it is. And it's black holes. Specifically, supermassive black holes, which are basically regions of space-time that's so massive and dense that nothing can escape its gravitational pull, not even light. Some can be so massive that time actually moves slower around these pockets of gravity. Speaking of gravity, we should begin to weigh the influence of our desires. This is a theme in the story I upload weekly to Wattpad.com. Labor of Living is a contemporary fantasy short that takes place in a COVID-free New York City. Setsuna has lived a life of physical hardships and finds out compelling information about his best friend Mirabella. Wanting her gift, he thinks on how to receive it, but is being plunged into a life of unknowns really worth it?
Keep your head down, boy. It don't matter if you 16 or 60. When a black man walks, he is always hunted. He is always animal. He is always standing out like a living corpse. He smells like a KKK appetizer. Nuggets of his own flesh dipped in his own blood. Ooh-wee! When a black man walks, he often finds white women walking closely behind him. But you can't blame a white sister for liking the way a black man walks. She understands some things and is cool with the fact that her babies will have nappy hair, even though she will not know how to comb it. When a black man walks, wait for it. Listen to the orchestra playing beneath his feet. Pay attention to the vibrations when he walks in a room. See how many faces change to fear in the presence of a black man. See how many women hold their purse so tightly their fingers grow numb. See how many men hide their eyes wishing the darkness would go away. Maybe choke itself to death. That ugly 2/3 human being, that next to nothing black dot, that useless prison black spot. When a black man walks, every day he is like Jesus, paranoid of crucifixion. Every day he is like Trayvon, knowing that his hoodie had nothing to do with his last breath. If only bullets could kill racism, poverty, and the traumas of slavery. You pay attention when a black man walks. You listen when a black man walks. His feet have a mind of their own, a compass, a homing device. 400 years of directions. Find your way home safely. Don't let Jim Crow steal your soul. Don't let gentrification lose your memory. Don't let police brutality castrate you. Do what your mama said do. Run, run, run. When their teeth are already covered in blood, do what your mama said do. Run, run, run. When a black man walks, he ain't got time to walk. Death is always like, black men are the easiest to find. They are the strongest but the most fragile. They are the calm and the storm. They die like they expect to. When a black man walks, think of it as a masterpiece, a beautiful song that you may only hear once. Cherish it. You may never hear it again.
How y'all feeling? Y'all still good?